Hello, hi, this is Cindy Stewart, and I am welcoming you to find out about our Community Developer Project. I am the Executive Director at Sustainable Options for Urban Living, Inc. I'm also an instructor and a coach over at Sunshine Enterprises. We'd like to talk to you about our project idea, and hopefully you'll become interested and want to become involved. One of the first things I want to say to you is that this is a draft of a potential pilot project. We ask that you maintain confidentiality and do not disclose this outside of your immediate network. We thank you very much for your cooperation in that matter. So when we talk about community is complicated. There are many areas to consider and reconcile, just trying to define what community is. We have social, economic, political, environment, and cultural considerations to take into consideration. All of these are important, but we're still at the definition stage. And so, what we want to consider in this talk about community development is that ultimately, community is a place where people choose to live, to work, to have fun together. And it is through this process that we can do the hard work of establishing goals, responsibility, processes, and to figure out the benefits of community development. But the most important thing that we want to nail down in this moment is that it will represent a set of collective and intentional choices about our community. When we talk about economic development and community development, the two have to go hand in hand for the communities that we serve. We believe that we can do this with member types because ultimately the problem is such that we need all hands on deck. So that includes our not-for-profit types like Sustainable Options for Urban Living and Sunshine Enterprises and Neighborhood Housing Services of Chicago and others to bring to the table to work and do what they do to build community. Other for-profit small businesses will be invited to join us. Many of them will be Sunshine alumni from the property management or the construction cohorts. Other businesses who are either certified or at least certifiable, according to the definitions, that have a physical presence in our target communities. And of course, our resident investors. These are the individuals, the savers and the block clubs and the faith-based organizations. These are the people and the businesses and the organizations that we need at the table when we do this work. Because ultimately we have to answer the questions, who's going to develop the properties? Who's going to do the construction and manage these properties? Who's going to live and work in these properties when it's all done? Who's going to maximize the energy saving potential? Who's going to profit from the development? And when it's all said and done, who's going to enjoy the spaces that we create? So I mentioned I am the Executive Director of Sustainable Options for Urban Living, and we are a partner within this innovation, education, and entrepreneurship ecosystem of Chicago's South Side and the Southland. Our technical assistance and business training, workforce development activities are targeted. We support the equitable growth of diverse construction, energy efficiency, and renewable energy businesses headquartered in our communities. Our workforce training prepares people with in-demand skills, living wage careers that prioritize and connect them to the construction, clean energy, and the infrastructure revitalization efforts throughout the metropolitan area. Their preparedness allows them to participate in the economic growth and the opportunities planned for our communities. Their success also builds a 21st century workplace that helps to grow our small businesses, enhances innovation while bringing jobs and investment to underserved communities throughout the Chicago metro area. So's diverse construction Contractor Incubator, now in its second year, supports our construction and energy-saving sector of community-based businesses with training, back office support services, professional consultations, and access to construction technology. Typically, these resources, individually and collectively, are outside of the individual reach of our small firms. Sunshine Enterprises fosters economically viable communities through training, coaching, and connecting high-potential entrepreneurs. First, Sunshine takes the entrepreneurs through their signature 12-week Community Business Academy, or the CBA. Over 12 weeks, participants are provided an immersive and interactive learning experience covering the basic fundamentals of starting a business. In 2018, Sunshine and Soul partnered to develop the construction trade specialty cohort of the Community Business Academy. So the first step was the CBA, but our work is really just beginning because the next step, we recognize the importance of the right support system as being key to anyone's success. Sunshine supports our alumni with a 90-day post-graduation coaching program known as the Business Accelerator Services, or BAS. The BAS supports these entrepreneurs beyond just a business plan, but helps them to work towards sustainable growth with a network of businesses and specialty coaches. Finally, we seek to connect. We help our entrepreneurs find and build relationships with the right people, with the right skills to take their businesses to the next stage. Another partner that we've invited to this discussion is Neighborhood Housing Services of Chicago, or NHS. NHS is a nonprofit neighborhood revitalization organization that is committed to helping homeowners and strengthening neighborhoods throughout Chicago, South Suburban, Cook County, and Elgin. Neighborhood Lending Services, or NLS, is an NHS-affiliated corporation. It is Illinois' largest nonprofit lender for homeowners and new home buyers. Their mission is to create opportunities for people to live in affordable homes, improve their lives, and strengthen their neighborhoods. They do this by educating and preparing new homeowners for success, lending that helps them to buy, fix, and keep their homes. They sustain home ownership through foreclosure intervention services. They preserve, rehab, and invest in housing, all in their effort to build powerful and enduring community partnerships. Our 2021 pilot launch will focus on the Chicago South and West Side neighborhoods and the South Suburban Cook County community. NHS has over 4 decades of experience in these neighborhoods, balancing the needs and wants of homeowners, the profit motives of the construction contractors, and the financial incentives of investors, while revitalizing neighborhoods across the region. We have an abundance of opportunity in front of us. A large, untapped labor pool that's ready and waiting for a chance to learn and practice in-demand, high-paying skills. We have abandoned, vacant, and underserved, underutilized properties. A deficit of businesses to supply the community's most basic needs. We also have innovative, experienced, and creative leaders who are positioned to take the lead. We believe in mentors and coaches. Reach one, teach one. It multiplies our efforts, produces faster, and therefore has a larger impact. We can intentionally, democratically, and equitably design a project that includes management, labor, and the community. Focus working together on improving people, place, and profits. We start with local community-based for-profit businesses. Why local? Because local economies have a positive impact on employment. According to the Small Business Administration, small businesses employ 49.2% of the private sector workforce. Local business owners are more invested in their community. They're more likely to stay there for longer. They lead to increased employment. Increased employment and stability means more opportunities for our residents, which can also increase local wealth. Finally, wealth stays within the community because money can recirculate amongst the local business and residents. It can't circulate if there are no businesses there for them to move through. Research in the United States shows that approximately 73% of money spent locally within the local community will stay there. It doesn't happen right now in our communities because we don't have that business connection. 95% of all the wealth in the United States is tied into real estate. So we can unlock significant wealth that is tied up, locked up in the underutilized and undeveloped properties, structures, and vacant land in our communities. From the construction jobs to the employees that will work in the commercial businesses created, or the investment income paid to the developers and the investors, the entire community can and will benefit when we collaboratively work together toward this, our common goal. We include community investors who could be individuals or other businesses, groups like block clubs, investment groups, faith-based social organizations. We believe by using techniques that are tried and true in the marketplace, like community development real estate investment trust, that we can safely unlock and grow the wealth that currently exists and that which we will create using this community development project. Together with the proper safeguards, professional money managers, and an intentional community, we can possess the resources to develop our homes, our blocks, our commercial quarters, and reap the economic benefits without displacement. I thank you for taking these few minutes to listen to us. Please feel free to get in touch with me at any time. Cindy Stewart at CYNDI@soul-program.org or 773-250-1770. Thank you so much. Appreciate you. Have a great day.